Hey everybody, Charlie 902 here, and welcome back to Tales of Arise. We last left off, we were exploring the, what is this called? Maintenance passageway. And there's some Zoogles in here, some rather large ones too. They're all green colored and seem to be weak to light. Then we also have these gold-cladded armored soldiers up here. We'll go ahead and attack those as well. Let's continue on with our exploration. How is our CP? CP's okay. Alright, let's go fight these guys. I want to kill the gunner first, but this guy's trying to cast an art, so I may attack him first.
It's over. I'm going in. Lightning thrust. Here I come.
Where are you going? Stop going over there.
You made me angry.
Ooh, she's pissed.
That was a bad idea. Now we're not.
They're calling us embedded up here? I would think that would be a name that like the Renans on Dana would use. Kill them all.
Flare the Malika.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Will this help?
Now.
Oh, that one has way more health than I expected it to.
Dragon swarm. No further. It's over.
Got the strike.
Impact block.
Here's a healing arm!
Here I come.
Here's evil!
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone. I feel sprightlier than before.
I think those lustrous astral crystals can give us something that we need. Forget who it's for, though. Let's continue on. There's a lot of enemies around this corner. We shall fight them.
Go no further!
Let's do this.
Not today.
I meant to do that in the middle of everybody, but it just didn't work.
Coming through.
Maybe this will do some splash damage. I'm not sure if it does AoE or not.
Scarlet Inferno.
Probably not. We got a strike, though. That'll do splash
Consider
damage.
yourself finished. No chance. Out of the way. Be still. Look
Get
sharp.
another strike. All right, we're doing pretty good in this battle.
Not a chance. It's over.
Here's a healing arm!
Shield and
Dragon swarm.
make it rain.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Now, you're
I
mine.
didn't even see this guy in the corner over here. Come on, everybody attack him so we can get a,
Lightning thrust.
why is nobody else attacking? There we go.
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
With this, I can become even stronger.
It's another chest. SP is accumulated, that's good. Ah, there we go, we needed gold. Alright, we got SP for Sion, that gives her this emblem, which gives her 50 penetration. This one's defense, more penetration, defense, attack. Do we want to attack? Lunar Corruption, ground attack, gun strike. Art cast and easier over limit's not bad. Increase elements, meh. What does this one give us? Penetration, mid-air evasion. These are all pretty low too. Yeah, let's do this. Everybody else is good. Let's continue. What is this? Transporter? Looks like it. Transfer. Where are we going? floor is really cool looking in here.
This must be it. The entrance to the Forbidden Zone.
But it's just a wall. How do we get through?
Brute
Whoa,
force.
I thought this was Sovereigns only.
Alphen.
Sovereign it up. With your pirate outfit on. I know that's not a pirate outfit. Still kind of looks like one. How do you know what to do? See, the Book of the Dead just told us to
Yes!
outline a door.
Interesting. If Alphen's presence still opens the way, it would seem the Sovereign of 3 centuries ago and now are considered one and the same.
Cool
What?
particles.
What the?
Alphen.
You again.
Tomorrow's the spirit channeling ceremony. We'll finally play our parts as the Sovereign and Maiden. How have you been feeling?
What am I sovereign of? Shuffled from lab to lab, always treated like an experiment. Whenever they look at me, all they see is a Danon. I don't even know what their precious ceremony's for, let alone what they're going to force me to do as the Sovereign. Tell me, if we're both in the same boat, why do you seem so calm right now?
Why does his
No
audio
choice.
seem so off?
Becoming the Maiden's not something I wanted for myself. But they said Rena's prosperity depended on it. How could I say no after that?
Still, as a Renan, at least you got to decide. Good for you. Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland. You aren't the captive one here.
It isn't right what they did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I swear I'll help you get home. I can't do this alone. One more day.
How could I say no to that? It's not like I have any choice in the matter anyway. So, what's your name?
It's Naori. Naori Imaris. Try to remember this time.
You don't act like them. Like the other Renans, I mean. How come you treat me like a person?
Because you are. It's true we come from different worlds. But neither one of us asked to be here right now. In that sense, you and I are much the same. We couldn't do this. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other as people if we didn't see the humanity in each other. So I suppose the question you should be asking is, why wouldn't I treat you like one?
You're not like the others.
Maybe they're not like me.
Here's what we'll do. We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dana. That'll be the end of it. I'm taking you at your word on this. I'm trusting you, not them. Naori.
Do we all experience that?
What the hell just happened?
That vision. Did everyone else see it too?
That person Alphen was speaking to, she looked exactly like Shion.
It was Naori. Naori Imaris. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
She really does look like Shion. I'm beginning to see why Alphen was so confused.
That's all very well and fine, but what did we just witness exactly? It was too real to be a mere hallucination.
It was a conversation we had 300 years ago. The night before the ceremony.
You mean all of that really happened? We just saw an episode straight out of your past?
Seems like it.
But how is that even possible? Unless... Could this be the Red Woman's handiwork too?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
You guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, It was like a stream of Danon astral energy rushing over us.
I felt it too. And not for the first time either. It was the same sensation as back inside the wedge.
That would make sense. After all, vast amounts of Dana's astral energy were being siphoned and sent up here to Lenegus. For all we know, perhaps we're close to the spot where all that energy was stored.
So you think it might have been the energy itself that was responsible for that vision we just saw? But how? And why?
We have no way of knowing. Maybe it's not even as deliberate as all that.
Shion, you okay?
Yeah, it was all just a little sudden. That's all. So that was my ancestor, huh? It was like looking into a mirror.
Yeah, there certainly is a resemblance.
What about you? How are you holding up?
Me?
Even putting aside the question of where that vision came from, it's likely we'll see more of those. Reliving painful episodes from your past. Do you think you can handle it?
I can't just pretend like the past never happened. Besides, if it helps us uncover the truth of what that ceremony really was, it might also lead to answers about your thorns.
Alphen.
That's not all. This whole time, we've been fighting to free Dana from the Renans. But now that we're here, it seems those same Renans might have it just as bad. I'd like to liberate them too if I can. Which is just another reason I can't afford to shield my eyes from the truth.
Whether you're on Dana or somewhere else, you always stay the same. Your indignation and righteous passion, your desire to free and protect, they're all hardwired into you. Not that I'm complaining. Come on, let's bust this thing wide open.
Let's do it.
Nobody's here.
Stay sharp.
Cool.
After that
It
last
looks like a
illusion,
rib cage
there's
in
no
there.
telling what could happen in here.
Livestock has reached maturity. Nothing else in here. Let's go into ribcage room. Oh, there's a boss here. How do we know that? Because there's a healing circle right here. All right. 18 minutes left on the episode. Yeah, that's enough time for a boss. Let's give it a shot. First off, though, save. Boss time. What do we got? Red lady? No? What, Faria? Is that her name? Oh, the red lady got to her, though.
Faria, how did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
She looks like a Persona character.
She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
Dark. We got light weapons, right? She's summoning something? Oh. That's a thing. It's a crazy thing we're fighting.
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when...
We can talk later. Here it comes.
Its head is the weak point, or where its head would be? Tormented Limbs. Crazy. It is dark. Let's try to do a
I've never known Faria to get
law attack on it. See what that does.
How about with a stone that looks suspiciously like a master core?
Where did she get her hands on that?
First we handle the Zugas. Then we get some animals.
Let's do this.
Aim for the weak spot.
Is it there? I only see one enemy here.
Try harder. Stop.
So my lightning is a weakness for it. So I just need to do this to punch. Let's do this, because why not? This doesn't seem too awful bad, but it may get a lot worse.
Take it down.
These lights attacks are really helping.
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malika. Hurricane strike.
He knocked me down. Let's do this.
You picked the wrong fight. I'm not done. Dazzle.
A whirling struggle.
Lightning thrust.
Winds of heaven. First spark.
Here I come.
Sleep now.
You're mine.
Switch to
Lightning thrust.
Will this hurricane
I need some help.
appreciate the help. Magic
Be
attack.
still.
Sleep now. Wizard bloom. I'll be safe.
Try harder.
Lightning meteor.
Oh, it kept going. Thought I dodged it, but it kept going. Weak's point is back. I was shooting a laser out. Should be time for this. Yep.
This ends now.
It may change its attack pattern now.
Take this. It's on.
Here
Be
goes.
still.
Healing circle. Lightning
Dragon
orb.
form.
Illuminate the dark.
Alright, it's blue.
Holy lamp.
I can't knock it down while it's blue.
Look sharp, everyone. Try harder.
Piercing roar.
Be still. Start up.
I'm gonna keep attacking it though.
Dazzle.
A whirling struggle. Hurricane strike. Winds of heaven.
Be still.
Oh, it's gonna do something major.
Keep charging us.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it. I'll leave it to you. Dragon
This
form.
one's mine.
Come on, stop being blue.
Hurricane strike.
Dragon form.
There we go. It stopped.
Not today.
Beast assault.
Here I come.
Magna ray. Look sharp.
Let's attack the weak point. I don't know how we got off of that.
One more.
Need some help. Give me some help.
Time to let it ring.
I'm ready.
Be still.
It's weakened.
Coming through.
This will be good.
Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno. Try harder.
Their arms were interrupted.
I can carve through armor. In a vine?
Magna ray.
Here I come.
Will this help? Hurricane strike. Lightning orb. Healing circle.
I owe
Lightning
you one for
thrust.
that.
Start up.
Look sharp. Dance in the wind. Air
Yeah, we're doing pretty good against this thing. It's not too awful difficult. It doesn't seem this way. Let's knock it down a little bit. Do some damage to it. Might as well do this because why not? Don't kill them.
Be still.
Here it comes. On your toes, everyone.
Try harder.
Give me some help.
I'm ready to go.
Here I come. Start up. Lightning thrust.
Glacial power.
Dazzle. The flame inside is yours to be let free.
That hurt. What happened?
You'll pay for that. Burn in hell. Here I come.
There we go. Oh, Kasara's down. Doesn't matter. Dead.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
7 minutes. Not bad. Wasn't a tough enemy though.
Now it's just her! Faria!
No, don't tell me we gotta fight her too.
Faria!
She's
just
preparing
gonna,
another summoning.
she's just gonna summon something else?
The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more. Dohalim!
Ooh, just destroy it.
Forgive me.
He punched her in the gut? What? It's for your own good.
Man, I thought we were goners.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Shion, please. Can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
No, I want to stay in here.
In that case...
I'll take her off your hands.
You?
Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out. I overheard what you said about Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some credit. I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
All right, dude.
Thank you.
Creeper.
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kelzelik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almadria. As for Tarnigan, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim.
I was gonna say, you don't have to atone.
I know it hurts to hear.
Just be a better person.
But those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change that. Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, the opposite, in fact. You remember. You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already passed, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shion,
Huh?
thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
You all did much for her as well.
Mystical.
I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right? Let's move on.
No, let's do your SP first. Increase down damage. We'll do this one next. Do strike damage. Easier awakening over limit. Alright. Is there anything else in this room? Anything hidden behind these columns? Which way did we come from? We came from here, so we need to go this way. Oh, there's a skip. Let's do it.
Do you think Faria was really being controlled by someone?
Certainly seemed that way. The question is, who? The Red Woman?
The same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet. Whoever that is.
Brainwashed or otherwise, the feelings of resentment she holds towards me are real.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back. If that's not playing dirty, I don't know what is.
It does tell us one thing at least. Someone here in Lenegis is watching us. Someone who means us harm.
There's no question. That attack was meant for us alone.
By someone capable of getting inside a person and manipulating them like a weapon. We need to find whoever it is, fast.
Alright, let's do this. My CP is very low. I'm hoping there's a place to camp soon.
What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah. It's that voice.
The will of Dana's astral energy.
See, now this looks very Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne right here. Oh, y'all were in a place that looked like the wedge. Those look like thorns around.
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
I see. Okay. So the maiden represents Rena, the sovereign represents Dana. Light and dark, good, bad, duality type thing. Hers had a manifested in the thorns. It's a little weird how this is showing this though.
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion. It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her. It reminds me of Shion's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe...
Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
Yeah.
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago.
Did we though? Does that mean she's Naori?
No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that?
If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience. If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dana.
But the will of Dana is made up of astral energy too,
Yeah,
right?
light astral energy.
And if that's what's been showing us these visions... I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dana's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure.
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Let's keep moving. If it's Dana's will showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Shion's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of. And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Come on, let's go.
Finally, we begin to understand what the thorns are.
Yes, and their source. A ceremony that occurred 3 centuries ago.
But we still don't know how to get rid of them. I just hope we can find a way.
Alright, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider a like, a comment, and or subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.